Well, that's what I was going for. Hello again, fellow YouTubers. Sullen Pleasant back for another Breaking Bad episode review. Today we got Season 2, Episode 2, Grilled. So, in this episode, it starts out really weird. And I was just like going, what the heck is going on? Because it starts out by only showing us, like, this car as it's moving up and down. And I'm just like, what's going on? And that just cuts to the opening where I'm trying to remember the opening. You see, for this episode, my internet kind of cut out while I was watching it on Netflix, so a little bit hard remembering the opening. What basically happens through most of the episode is Skyler is trying to find Walter because he disappeared. While that's happening, Walter and Jesse are kind of being held hostage by Tuco, and Tuco's father, who is suffering some form of illness, and pretty much, now I remember. This episode focuses a lot on Walter's brother-in-law, which I like, because I tend to like his character. It's a pretty good character. And most of it is either Skyler trying to figure out where Walter is, pretty much the family trying to figure out where Walter is, or showing Walter and Jesse trying to figure out how are they going to get away from Tuco, and they come to the realization that the only way we can do that is killing him. First they try poisoning him, which they discussed in the last episode, but didn't get to because Tuco's father kind of prevented that by preventing him from eating the poisoned burrito. But they end up, I thought they were actually going to take him out by poisoning him, but it turns out that his father's able to communicate with a bell thing, so he keeps ringing the bell, and Tuco, with his weird, messed up mind, figures out that Walter and Jesse are hiding something from him, and then Walter just flat out says, yeah, we're trying to kill you because you're a psychotic nut job. And then Jesse beats him with a rock, he shoots him. Tuco's still alive, though. Then they start running towards the car, then they see another car coming, they hide, and it turns out Walter's brother-in-law shows up, and Tuco and him have kind of a gunfight. The brother-in-law wins, and the episode ends with Jesse and Walter running away, and the brother-in-law just kind of left there looking at the body, and then they start playing the father's bell, and then they play that through the credits. I like this episode. This was a fun little episode. I'm interested to see how Walter's going to cover all this up, because I'm really rooting for him to cover all this up, because they show some things that could easily, like, just flat out make him responsible and everything, and just kind of unmask what he really is, but I'm rooting for him through all this. I'm still a little confused why this starts Season 2 and this couldn't have just been near the end of Season 1. I'm not really sure why, but oh well. I was just say it was a fun episode. Very fun episode. And I'm very interested to see how they cover all this up. So, join me next time when we review Episode 3, Bit by a Dead Bee. Well, I better see one of two things in this. I better see either a bee show up at some point or a Wicker Man reference. I want one of the two things to happen then. I better see one of those two in the next episode. This has been Sullen Pleasant signing off.